So we're going to talk breakout rooms in Google Meet. Now there is a Google Meet extension, but unfortunately every time Google updates a Google Meet, the extension is not going to work properly. So I'm going to show you how to do it old school, and then you know that you're never going to run into a problem. So you're using this template of mine, breakout room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll notice that the template has like a box, just a plain box over the door, because it says click a door to enter your breakout room for today. And if I right click on the box, I can add a link to the box. So what link am I going to add? I'm going to go to a new tab. I'm going to go g.co/meet/ and then you're going to create a unique nickname. So I'm going to go JCT Breakout 1. Okay, and before I hit enter, I'm actually going to highlight it and go Control-C. And I'm going to go back to my breakout room choice board, and I'm going to go Control-V. So g.co/meet breakout room C, and I'm going to breakout 1, and I'm going to go apply. Okay, then I'm going to go to the next one, and I'm going to go to a new tab. Oh, sorry, before I do that, I'm going to hit enter and make sure that I actually get into it. So I'm going to go join now. And very important, okay, so that's where it is. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to use this Chrome extension called Mute Tab, okay? So what I don't want is all the breakout rooms talking to me at once. That would be super, super annoying. So I'm going to go Mute Tab. Okay, I'll show you what this is going to look like in a few minutes. So then I'm going to go g.co/meet/JCT breakout 2. Again, before I hit enter, I'm going to go Control-C. I'm going to go to my breakout room. I'm going to right click and link, and you're only doing this once because you can keep reusing these breakout rooms all semester long. So I'm going to go apply, and now you'll notice when the students click, they're going to be able to join there. All right, so then I'm going to go back here, my new tab, breakout room 2. I'm going to enter. I'm going to make sure that I actually go in there, and I'm going to join. Again, there's the information. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to mute the tab. Okay, and I know the tab is muted because it says M. So for now, let's just pretend we're only using 3 breakout rooms. So I'm going to go enter. And I'm going to go there. And remember, I'm going to mute the tab. So before my class, I'm going to jump into each of these breakout rooms, and I'm just going to mute the tab and mute the microphone. So I've got 3 tabs plus, let's just say, my main Google Classroom breakout room. So I'll just jump into a library test. All right, then I'm going to click on my tab resize. So I'm going to click on that once I've enabled it on my Google Chrome. And you're going to notice that it will now divide up my screen into 4. So I'm going to move this meet here, this meet here, and this meet here. So now and in here, presumably I would be in this Google Meet, the main room. All right. So the other thing you need to do is you need to mute the tab. The reason for that is you're going to hear lots of noise. You don't want to go crazy. You're already going crazy. So you're going to mute the tab, and then you're going to mute your microphone. And then simply, when you are going to visit a group, you unmute your microphone, you unmute your tab, and you can talk to that group. And the students who are in there will see you. So this is my main room. I'm taking attendance. I'm telling students what we're doing. I'm going to hit present now, and I'm going to say, all right, friends, I'm going to give you, we're going to go into our breakout rooms now. So then you're going to share this link with them, or you're going to say, okay, when I say like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you're going to be in breakout room 1. You guys are going to be in breakout room 2. You guys are going to be in breakout room 3. for etc. And then I turn off my microphone and I go to the next. It's really important that you turn off your microphone. When I did this in summer school, I forgot to do that. So all the kids were hearing me talk to one group and they were so confused. This seems a little confusing. It kind of is. So the first time you do it, I always tell them, we're just going to experiment. We're going to go in there just for the experience. We're going to share our names and our favorite thing about them so we can have this experience. The first time was a hot mess. The second time, the kids knew what was happening, and it was better. By the time the third time came around, the kids just went into their breakout rooms and all was well. So then you're just going to make sure that you go back to, you make it full. This was breakout room 1. So you could, when you hang up, then the kids will leave. Okay, I'll go to the next one. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm in breakout. I'm going to hang up, and then they all have to go back to the main room. What I normally do is give them a little bit of notice. I say, okay, everybody, here's the main room. And sometimes what I do too is I will put in the main room link in the chat. Okay, guys, we're all coming back here. I say, come back to main room. And the main room is on Google Classroom. They know that, or I give them the link right in there. So that is kind of the hard, but a consistent way to always have breakout rooms so kids could have conversations. There are other tools where you could do this asynchronously, like Flipgrid. You can check out the library resources webpage for video tutorials on how to use Flipgrid, because what you could do is even synchronously, you could say, okay, everyone, go and respond to Flipgrid, come back here in 20 minutes. If you don't want to deal with the logistics of having these breakout rooms that are live. But Flipgrid is a yellow tool, so you would have had to give them permission. Hope this helps and isn't too overwhelming.